All right, guys. We got a good segment for you. We have Isaiah Ambrose, Amir Whitehead, gonna play sport at Lafayette. We're gonna introduce you guys to them. They'll probably be on a lot more once we get to college. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to be a part of something great.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick legend or not. So I'm gonna list a bunch of names, and you guys are gonna tell me if they're a legend, and if you don't think they're a legend, why do you not think so? So first one we have is Dennis Rodman. Who do you guys think?
Legend. Legend. He was a dog on the court. There's nothing else to say, bro. He was just everything. Rebounds. He was all over the place, which was great. Like he just like helped so much on his team. Like nothing else to say. It's a legend.
Yeah.
Amir said it all right there. That's a legend for sure.
Man was a legend on and off the court. Okay, so we got J.J. Watt. He just went to Arizona Cardinals.
I feel like he's a legend too. I mean, he's a great football player.
Isaiah,
I say legend in the making. He will be when he retires.
I think the injuries, that's what's he's hurting right now with. He hasn't been healthy. Okay, the next one, the guy who thinks the earth is flat, Kyrie Irving.
A legend.
Lead another team to a ring before I call him a legend.
What do you think? Say he wins with Durant and Harden. Do you think that affects his legend status, or would it have been better if he did it on his own?
It would have been better to do it on his own. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like that first one, everybody wants to say that's Bron that did that for him, kind of.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think you've kind of seen now though, Bron needs someone really. But we'll talk about that another time. When we all get on, we'll have to give Austin some crap for saying LeBron's the best. But
he's not. He's just not, bro. I was watching that video earlier. Michael Jordan, bro. Like, oh my goodness, that was making me mad because I'm like, Michael Jordan 6 for 6,
I know.
and LeBron's 4 for 10. I mean,
what else is there to say? You can't argue with Austin about Bron. You're not hearing it.
I don't get
Jordan
it.
Did not play during the bulk, like his prime of his career. He played baseball.
And he came back and won 3 more in a row. What more, bro? And like he was like taking down like top level people too. It's not like a bunch of scrubs. It's like good people. I don't like Austin. He's lost. He's lost, man.
I know. We were saying he was tripping. Okay, we got Derrick Rose. Now he's back in New York with Tibbs. That's a tough one.
I say not a legend, and that's only because of injuries. If he was able to stay healthy, he was a legend in the making.
100%. Because like
prime now.
Yeah, because like his first year, like he was a dog. I mean, he was dunking everything, and like he got hurt, and that was like so heartbreaking. Like he got hurt, and now it's like he's like hanging around, but like he's just like he's not going to be a legend. Like I hate to say, he's not going to be a legend.
Isaiah, I'm interested in your answer for this. I mean, he won a couple rings. Eli Manning.
Eli Manning? I say not a legend for this point because I feel like he has a couple rings, but he didn't really add anything to the game that makes me say, hey, I want to go be like Eli.
Yeah. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not like a big like fan of football in general. So like I'll just like agree with Isaiah. Like I agree with Isaiah.
All right. You probably aren't gonna like this one, but I have to do it. Philip Rivers just retired. I mean,
I say he's close, but
he didn't make it yet.
I don't know if he quite hits that legend status.
See, the thing was, he could make the playoffs, but he couldn't go to that next step of making that Super Bowl. He'd get past the wild card, sometimes win a divisional, but he couldn't get that next step. So we're gonna have one more. Some people think he's actually a legend, and this one really surprised me. Is Joe Flacco?
See, like
I don't think so. But people have been telling me they think Joe Flacco's a legend.
Great player, maybe legend.
I don't think he's a legend. I mean, like he's solid, of course, and like I'm not like giving him any hate, but I mean, like calling somebody a legend is just like a different type of status. It's like he was a solid player, but I don't think you can call him a legend.
And like the biggest thing I've been telling people is like you're remembering when he won with the Ravens, right? Because that was one of the most publicized Super Bowls ever. Because Colin Kaepernick was there, and then
Right.
and then people also like Philip Rivers played. He started his final game. Joe Flacco's a bench for the New York Jets, and Adam Gase. 14, you can't start for that, shit show. Like, yeah, I'm just saying. We're
Yeah,
gonna.
no.
Hey, by the way, remind me, boys, I get 2 more cusses, and then I have to say this is not made for kids.
All right. All right.
Just okay, so we got 3 rappers up. We have Playboy Cardi.
Not a legend.
Playboy
Oh, my
Cardi,
goodness.
no.
Not, bro. His last album,
So bad.
it was a flop, bro. Like, it was like so hyped, and like he dropped it. Like, I was listening to it. I was like, is this Playboy Cardi? Like, I thought I clicked on like the wrong album. I was real confused. I'm like, what is this, bro? I mean, like his old, it's like Die Lit, like that old stuff was hitting, man. Then he dropped
Cardi
this. I'm like,
Yeah,
what is
that stuff's good.
like old Cardi is undefeated.
Matt was like a hum. Like, I could have made that. It was like, I don't.
Yeah, it just yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna go with ASAP Rocky, right? I think he's the king of New York. I love that guy. I think he's a legend.
I'm gonna let Isaiah answer this one first.
I mean, I don't even listen to A$AP Rocky like that, so I can't really give a fair opinion on this. But
ASAP Forever, though. Listen, that song was so good right before they made an album. I love that song. So that's what's mine.
I mean, like he's good. I wouldn't call him the king of New York. I'm gonna start there. I wouldn't call him the king of New York.
He's got
but
dude. Like,
what's his talk? What's his talk?
Oh,
What's his
he's
talk? So like, I mean, it's like he makes good music, but I don't think I just couldn't call him a legend. I couldn't call him a legend.
Okay, final one. We have Uzi. He's a legend. You don't like Uzi?
No. I love
Uzi.
Like, right, 100%. I'm just trying to think. It's like, can I call him a legend? I mean, it's like I don't know, because like he's like been in the game for like a few years, but I'm just not sure if he's like a legend yet. I don't know. I mean, he's like he's like close, but I don't think I'll call him a legend.
I ain't gonna lie, because like my roommate at prep school stays in Philly. So I think I gotta call Uzi a legend in Philly, because between him and Meek, they really put Philly on the map.
Okay.
Eternal Take is a legendary album, and that's the type of album you need to become a legend.
Yes, that album was
if you don't
beautiful.
Like Eternal Take, like get out, back up, boys. I'm like,
yeah, that joint hit. That hits. Still in the rotation.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get to like one of our like kind of serious topics today. I'm gonna start with Isaiah and then work to Amir. What made you boys choose Lafayette? For you, Isaiah, particularly football.
For me, Lafayette was like an easy choice, because, throughout my recruitment process, I always wanted to, like, I knew I was great academically, so I wanted a good school that was going to be a good fit academically and on the field. So to be able to play at like the highest level of football and have great academics, that's checks the list for me. And then 2, like talking with all the coaches, especially like the D coordinator and my position coach and Coach Garrett, and then like everything just clicked, and I really felt like a family there. So that was easy. And then when I got in touch with all the other recruits in my class, everybody bonded like family. So that's how I knew it was the place for me.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You guys, the football boys took me in a little bit too. So I get that family bond. Amir, you're fencing. You played. What made Lafayette the school for you?
It was like the campus, like it's like such a nice campus, and like the coach was like he was like nice, but I think like the big thing for me, I'm trying to think. So all right, so like I was talking to the coach one day, and like I was talking to like some other people like who like also on the team too, and like it was just like so like nice to me, and kind of like, and so and like I guess like in the end it was like a family, like same thing, like same thing like everyone else has been saying. And so yeah, like I kind of think of it as like a big family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100% agree with that. We're gonna do one more thing with Lafayette. So I was recruited by Lehigh, right? I think I Isaiah, is it safe to say that you were probably recruited by Lehigh?
They tried
Yeah.
after I was committed to Lafayette, but I was just like, good.
Okay. What do you think makes that rivalry so special?
I just think it's the fact that it's been going on for so long that and the fact that the campuses are so close. Cause like I already feel a part of that rivalry and I haven't even been on campus yet.
The group chat.
Yeah. I guess a big thing here, cause I'm from Bama. So the big thing we have the Iron Bowl here, we have Auburn and Bama, and that's a pretty strong rivalry. But I just to see how strong this Lafayette Lehigh rivalry is, which are super small schools compared to Auburn and Bama, is something I'm great to be a part of. I can't wait to play, honestly. About to be 4-0 this 4 our class 4-0 against Lehigh. I'm calling it.
It has to be 4-0, bro. Has to be 4-0. I don't want any else. No L's, bro.
That'd be like my last Ohio State class. Go 4-0, and then the 5th year they don't want to play us because they're afraid. I'm just saying. Okay. Amir, does Lehigh have a fencing team?
No. So
Of course.
So I don't know. I mean, huh?
They don't want you to smoke.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I guess not. But I'm excited about the rivalry, the games. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Already, it's already fun. So I'm definitely excited. I don't want any losses, Isaiah. None at all, bro. Better be 4-0.
You, Luke, honorary football players. I'm telling you.
Listen,
group chat was crazy.
I know. I'm already got put in the group chat. Listen, after the game, I'm ready for this Gatorade bath. I'm gonna get the Gatorade bath on you, and we're gonna get the post game party. That's gonna be hype.
Post game party about to go crazy, bro. That's
what I'm excited
for. It's gonna be lit. The cat, bro. Especially if the team wins, about to go stupid.
Listen, yeah. Okay. So I got a serious thing. Amir, we got put in this group chat with some of the golfer guys, right? Down, Michael and Matthew. So Rory McIlroy over the weekend, right? He was playing golf. There was an alligator right at his foot as he was hitting a golf ball, and the man was unfazed. Would both you guys, would you have hit the golf ball if there was an alligator right at your foot? And this thing was 6 foot. It wasn't like a baby.
Me?
Yeah. You're bad.
I don't think I am. If I grew up in Florida, maybe.
Yeah, I second that. Great. It's something at my feet. I'm gonna just be so distracted and thrown off. I'm not gonna be focused on golf at all, bro. I'm gonna probably try to leave, bro. That's just not for me.
I'm not trying to be what's the guy's name in Happy Gilmore? The guy gets his.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like that, man.
Yeah, I mean. Cause I have family down in Florida, and I think I was out in the Belglades one time we were driving by, and there's this these guys, and they were fishing in the river, and they were barefoot with 1 foot on the bank and 1 foot on the alligator just fishing. I was yeah, that's a normal thing for them, not me.
I'm scared.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right. So you guys play video games, or are you guys big into that? I was just talking about it because this weekend. Snoop Dogg was doing a Twitch stream, and he got mad when he was losing in Madden 21, and the man dipped in the middle of the stream. He rage quit.
Wow, Snoop Dogg.
Man, are you guys Are you guys video game guys, or what's up with that?
I don't currently have a system at the house, but I heard NCAA is coming back, and so they might have FCS teams on there, so I might have to hop back on the games.
Hey, listen, we become big enough, right? Petition for Lafayette football in there.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
Get your name on there. Imagine if you were in that'd be so sick to say you played as yourself in a game.
That would be very cool. That'd be very cool.
I'd be like, the only thing I'd be like, I just want to be in the stands, man. Put me out there. I just want my I want one of those images made of me in the stands, man.
You gotta have you on the sideline. You gotta have you on the sideline. You gotta be the post-game reporter.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, a couple of teams asked me to come do some broadcasts. You know what? NCAA hits me up. I'm gonna have to look at that, man. I'm gonna have to look at that.
That'd be tough, bro.
Sure.
Okay. So we're gonna finish out with one thing. So you guys have obviously had different sports like moments. What is the craziest sports like thing that's happened that you've been a part of? It could be funniest or just like coolest thing.
Craziest.
Yeah.
Wait. So
You want to hear mine?
yeah, hit it.
So we were playing. I had this tournament, right? I was playing up in Michigan. Okay, they put us like, and it was like not a bad area, but like it wasn't like the best area. So I was playing in a championship, right? And I'm playing in the middle of my match. I'm winning, and there's like apartments next door, right? The FBI comes. No joke. The FBI. They run on the court, right? And they're pulled up with like machine guns. Like this is not like a joke. And they come out here and the dude's like pointing a machine gun at me. I was like, what happened? He's like, there's like a terrorist like in the next door over. So you guys got to evacuate, right? I'm like, we're like freaking out, right? It's like nervous. This dude's like FBI's most wanted. And he like gets us away, right? So we go to like, I go to like this Wendy's, right? They tell me not to leave for like 4 hours. And like all the tournament officials went there. So I was sitting here and the guy and the FBI pulls up again. They're like, you're good to go back over. We took care of him. And they just said we took care of him. So I'm assuming they killed him, but
probably killed him. Yeah.
So I come back and it was the funniest thing. We played, I ended up winning the tournament, right? But the funny thing was they put like on the website, they put like heat timeout, medical timeout. And it was like the FBI was out here raiding some. That is my craziest sports memory.
Yeah, so I don't think mine is as crazy, but like it's kind of sad. So I'm gonna tell mine. It's sad, bro. So all right, so it was like sixth grade, and I was on like this baseball team, and it's supposed to be like some like elite team, bro. And the whole season, we don't win a game for the whole season. We were like 0-18, and like last game of the season, it was like a tie, bro. It was a tie, and the coaches were like, "We finally got one." And I'm like, not like we tied. Like it was, bro. It was like 7-7. That was like
that's a tie.
Yeah, it was like the worst season of my life, bro. Like we went 0-18. I was so mad, bro. I had to like change teams after that, bro. I had to leave the team, but we tied one game. That was just. You got like food after. The coaches were like, they bought it. They was so happy. I'm like, for what? Like all we do was tie. They're like, 18-1. I'm like, I was like, why are we counting that as anything?
Process 76ers. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Process.
So yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
Isaiah, what you have?
I got so many, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. So like my sophomore year, it's like week 2 of the football season, and this team and our like it's a region game. So like this team scheduled us for homecoming week 2. Like we got straight disrespected. And so like our running back, and I remember this because like I was in at like wideout, and our running back on this play, he got the ball, and this is like a big guy. He's like 6'2", 235, like in high school.
Yeah.
So he gets the ball, he scores like a 70-yard touchdown. And I swear to God, like all 11 players on the field touched him. Mm-hmm. Like he like dragged like 5 people to the end zone. It was crazy. and we won. And we won 14-7. So
you know what that reminds me of? It's like not the same thing, but have you ever seen The Blind Side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Michael Orr, pushed that guy, and he said, "I was trying to take him home, coach." It's that same determination, man. Okay.
Yeah, the guy was a freaking nature.
Yeah, I mean, you sometimes you just gotta deal with those guys. We have a couple of those local guys. Can't take them down. You just accept the fact they're gonna get a few touchdowns on you.
Yeah, I'm glad he was on my team. I mean, matter of fact, we called him 8 ball. So like our coach will always say, we're gonna get behind the 8 ball on this one.
Yeah, Well, okay, guys, I think it's safe to say. I mean, Isaiah and Amir, you guys are gonna be part of this off yet, so I mean, we might as well just say it now. So. You guys will be seeing more of them. Thanks, boys, for coming on. It's been fun.
For sure.
Yeah, bro, 100%. It's a lot of fun.